afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. Got to make this one quick. Got another round of storms coming in. Today we're going to review a nice Class A that we just got in yesterday. This is a 2011 Winnebago Sightseer Model 36V. Bought this for sale by owner. Bought new in South Alabama. It's got 29,000 miles on it. Overall length is 36 feet 8 inches. Has 2 slides. Let's look around it real quick before we get soaked. I got generator running. Got a 5500 Onan gasoline generator built on a Ford F53 chassis with a 6.8 liter Triton V10. 362 horsepower. Got an outside television. 5,000 pound tow capacity. Full body paint, of course, being a Winnebago. One piece fiberglass roof, seamless. Also 80% of the parts on this coach are actually built and manufactured by Winnebago, and most of them are still available today through Winnebago parts if you ever need them. Still got a great shine to it. Both slide outs have awning toppers on the same size. Got the hydraulic leveling jacks. Got the Alcoa wheels. Missing one wheel center on the front passenger wheel. Woo! Yeah, guys, I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, we're going to have to go in. Wow. Talk about pawing getting blowed around. So anyway, anything else on the outside I need to show you is going to have to wait. Alrighty. I swear, guys, rain, snow, it don't stop me. I get out here and I do some filming. I just cranked this one up and turned it on, but I got both roof ACs on, blowing ice cold. Wind shaking us a little bit in here. Start here in the front cab. Backup camera works great. Sorry, it's getting dark outside, so we're losing some of our light in here. You can see the miles are 29,176 miles. I do like the one-piece windshield, great visibility. And the dash looks great. Man, I sort of feel like I'm on a boat right now, rocking back and forth. Wind is picking up good. But you do have front leather captain's chairs. They both swivel for party seating. Again, you've got your backup camera that works great. I like what Winnebago did with the stereo. Instead of putting just a regular car stereo in here and having a separate stereo for the RV, they just combined it all together, and that's a built-in DVD player too. And dash air is ice cold. Got the HWH hydraulic leveling jacks, one of the best ever built. Heated power mirrors. Of course, crown fiberglass roof. You also have the padded headliner, which if you ever have a roof leak, it's going to be pretty obvious because you're going to see one of two things. You're either going to see the headliner sagging like an old car headliner, or if it's been fixed and replaced, you're going to see a brighter headliner. A piece of headliner that's brighter than the rest of it, because this headliner changes colors as it ages. Starts out bright white, and it gets to this point it's kind of an off bone white, and so it's pretty obvious when one's changed because the color is going to be a little brighter. And this one's all original. And this 36V, this is the first year of this floor plan. And you've got this monster sectional couch. Now this part right here folds up when you bring your room in, so you can still get by where the slide out is in. And you can still got full access to everything when the room's in. You're just not going to be able to see your 40-inch television. You do have a little Euro style recliner here with a footrest. Little fold-up table. You see, this is basically a desk area. You got plug-ins. Not a lot of carpet in here, just in the back bedroom. You got table booth that makes a bed. This couch makes a full-size sleeper sofa. So you still got the ability to sleep 5 to 6 people, depends on how big they are. Of course, Winnebago has their own cabinet shop in-house. And they all have Winnebago's custom glaze. They actually have a patent on the glaze that Winnebago uses on the cabinets. And they've had this patent for decades. In fact, you can look at old Winnebagos from the 70s and the colors may be outdated on the cabinets, but the cabinets look just as shiny and as nice as this 2011. You've got a double basin sink. You got a oven, a stovetop, and a microwave convection oven. Got the grill to go too, so if you're in a hurry, you can grill you some vegetables, a hamburger, or you know, fish, or just something for a couple people quick. Woo! Well, we got in just right in time. It is pouring down. But you do have a 4-door refrigerator freezer, and this is the RV one that runs off propane or electric. I guess we can kind of take our time now because I ain't getting back out in this. Already, we do guarantee it to work. Oh, I know it works because the people had it on that brought it by yesterday that we bought it from. So it was cold because they had to get some stuff out of it. So I know it works. They just had the slide out serviced, lubricated and all that, seals inspected, so we're good there. Well, I say just had it done, I think about a month or two ago. Should have a small pantry right here, it does. And these just pop out. I mean, they kept this thing extremely clean. I mean, because we didn't have to, when we bought it, we didn't have to do anything to it. We didn't have to wash it or clean the inside. I mean, that is very unusual for an RV that just came in that doesn't need a cleanup. Let's walk toward the back, and you do have kind of a split bathroom here with a glassed-in shower. You can see, of course, it's only got 29,000 miles, but you can see the stickers in the shower pan floor are still complete, so it hasn't had a ton of showers taken in it. You do have a skylight. Private water closet with an RV toilet, a little hair dryer, sink, vanity, all that good stuff. Over here is your slide out control. Everything's right here in one central location. And yes, you can get to this very easily with the slide out in. Like I said, the only thing you can't get to is going to be the TV with that room in. You've got the one place where everything's right here. You can operate your gas, electric, water heater, your water pump, check your tank level, start your generator. You have an auto starts feature if you want to use it. You do have a 1800 watt inverter. Of course, 50 amp electrical service. You do have 2 ducted roof airs. I've got both on, both Bow and Icicles. Does have the optional king bed here in the back. Original bed spread. A little bit of framed art on the wall. Of course, that's probably what came on it from the factory. You do have a solid door for privacy right here. So if you want to isolate the bedroom from the bathroom, you can. You've got a television, a dresser, closets, his and her closets. Wow. It's a nice motorhome, guys. Really is. 362 horsepower. Shouldn't be a problem getting it down the road. I've got it for $64,900. 29,000 miles. I mean, they just don't come much nicer than this for a 2011 model. I really don't. And they do everything a 2022 model will do for a fraction of the price. And not have to deal with all the new manufacturer's defects you have to deal with pandemic-built RVs. But this unit's $64,900, haggle-free firm. But even at that low price, and guys, look up these things up online, we got the best price out there. We still guarantee the slide outs to work, even though we got the lowest price one out there, especially with the miles, considering the miles that are on it. We do guarantee the slide outs to function correctly. We do our inspection, which includes slide outs. We make sure the refrigerator and freezer gets to operating temp. Generator runs and puts out, which it does. We guarantee the roof areas to get cold, which they are cold. We guarantee the water systems, so we'll check the water system, check for plumbing leaks, fix any if there's any at all. People are just using it, so I seriously doubt there is. And we also, that also includes water heater and water pump. So all the majors and steps and the running and driving. So all your major systems that cost you the most money, if it doesn't work, we guarantee to work at time of sale. Now guys, pay attention, because the way we sell these things, the way we keep our prices down, is that's where we cut the line. At that point, everything else, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So that's why I kind of go over it with you. If I see anything that doesn't work, which so far, backup camera, no check engine light, dash air's cold, what I've had time to mess with, everything looks good. So you don't have to do this, but I highly recommend you do one of two things. You either come out and inspect the RV for yourself, come Monday through Friday if you want to test drive it, because we do not do Saturday test drives. Of course, we're closed Sunday. And come out and inspect it for yourself. You know, check it all, see what works, see if there's anything that doesn't. Understand that anything that doesn't work that is not on the systems that we inspect and guarantee to work at time of sale will be sold with those items not working. So in other words, you know, we'll make sure the major stuff works. We leave the Mickey Mouse stuff to you. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's up to you to buy it or not buy it based on that information of what works and what doesn't. Now, if you don't have time to do that, or you don't feel comfortable for it about it, or you may want to do this as well and have both, get a third party involved in it. Get a third party inspection service, guys. I mean, there's no better service out there for a RV consumer than that right now, is RV inspector services. Pay them a few $100s. They'll come out and give it a lot more thorough inspection than you could. Highly recommend you do one or the other. Now, if you know RVs, you've owned RVs, you can probably do it yourself, save yourself a few $100s. If you don't, then pay somebody to do it. Because I don't know what you're getting into, guys. I bought this thing from the original owners. I mean, this thing is very clean, very nice. I seriously doubt they're going to have any issues with it. It's a fiberglass roof. It's a Winnebago. And like I said, they've kept it maintained, kept it serviced. I don't think you're going to have an issue, but I don't know that for a fact. I can't swear my life to that. So I always recommend doing one of the two, either looking at it yourself or having a third-party inspection service. And guys, my salespeople are not RV inspectors, so please keep that in mind. They are not RV inspectors. They'll walk through it and tell you any obvious things that I didn't see in the video, but that's as far as they pretty much can go, guys. I mean, they're not a substitute for an inspector, a trained, licensed inspector. So anyway, that's something that I wish we had 15, 20 years ago. You know, back then, only thing you could do is take it to an RV dealer service department to have it inspected. And of course, once the service department finds out you're having an RV inspected because you want to purchase it, here comes the salespeople like like locusts coming to get you and sell you one. And then the service department's going to tell you, oh, it needs all this stuff, but you'd be better off buying one of ours that doesn't need all that. And then here comes the salespeople try to sell you one of theirs. I've seen that happen more times than I can count, and still happens to this day. You never take an RV to from a dealer or an individual to another RV dealer service department for a pre-purchase inspection, guys, because it's going to fail. I can guarantee you, even if everything's 100% perfect on it, it will fail. They're going to try to sell you one of theirs. So That's why these third-party inspectors, I think, are great, because they're a neutral party. They're not representing another dealership. They're not representing the buyer. They're not representing the seller. They're a neutral party, and they're just going to look it over and give you their honest opinion about it. Now, I know not all of them. Some of them are better than others, obviously, like anything else in life. But, yeah, you be your own judge on that. You don't have to do either one of them, but I do recommend doing one or the other or both. Anyway, guys, this unit's 64.9, haggle-free firm. We do have financing available. If you are interested in credit, give us a call, 706-965-7929, and they'll give you the latest terms and rates and stuff like that, and down payment requirements. Also, we take trade-ins, and we have nationwide delivery for $1.50 a loaded mile one way. That's us paying fuel, my driver's pay, hotel room if needed, and getting my driver back home. We don't charge you for the return trip. We just charge you for ever how many miles it is to where you want it delivered to, and not the return. So it's not a round trip, it's one way. And also, guys, we have no fees. You know, the RV dealers, they add dock fees, prep fees, happy camper fees, processing fees, franchise fees, corporate fees, and whatever name they come up with, they charge you those fees. They're all 100% dealer profit. Don't believe them if they tell you any different, guys. I've been in this game for 25 years. Dealers do not have to charge a fee besides sales tax and, of course, title fees, which we do have for, and this only applies to Georgia residents. Out of state, don't worry about this next part, but Georgia residents, as everybody in Georgia knows, you got a $100 highway impact fee, a $40 to $50 tag and title fee. That's it. You know, other dealers may charge you hundreds of dollars. We don't even charge you for the drive-out tag. Anyway, if you got a question about that, give us one of my salespeople a call, 706-965-7929. I'm going to cut it out, guys. Got a little break in the storm, so I'm going to get it parked back, get everything cut off, and get in. But thank y'all so much for this rainy day video. Hope you enjoy this motorhome, and I'm just happy to be able to get some motorhomes online. Tomorrow, if somebody else doesn't buy it, I do have that American Eagle. I'm really hoping to get online tomorrow. Nice diesel pusher. I just got in a 4-slide Tiffin diesel as well. Both of those are around the 50 grand mark, give or take a little. You know, one might be 60, one might be 50 or 55 or 65, but they're going to be in that ballpark. Of course, they're a little bit older than this one, but this one's 64.9. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. And if you have any questions, give one of my salespeople a call, 706-965-7929. Smash me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment, share on social media, and subscribe. Guys, hit that subscribe button. That's the best way to support my channel. Hit that subscription and that bell notification. It costs you absolutely nothing to do so. And you get notifications every time I post a video. You never know what I want to shoot from one day to the next. Thank you so much for watching, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.